My name is Bobby Hastings, and I'm the head equipment manager for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So as the head equipment manager for the Maple Leafs, I'm basically in charge of anything and everything to do with all the players' equipment. Everything from sticks, skates, jerseys, laundry, transportation of equipment from city to city, from all different facilities, our practice facility at the Ford Performance Center, to Scotiabank Arena, and to anywhere on the road that we may practice and or play. Did Ryan and Cookie came, yes. I was actually out for dinner and got the word that this trade was happened. So I raced home and got on the phone right away with my counterpart with St. Louis Blues and got all the pertinent information for both players for whatever skates, sticks, sharpening, underwear, all the different information that I would require so we could come in the next morning and be set, ready to go for their arrival. They arrived here at Scotiabank Arena. We had all the different equipment models that we knew they used laid out, helmets. We sized it, got their approval very quickly, and they signed off and everything, so we're good to go. And then they took off for pregame meal and a nap, and we got everything into their stalls set up. So when they came back at just after 4 p.m., they were all set and ready to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs that night.
How are you?
Hey, good to see you.
All good. How's it going? Welcome, guys.
Yeah, thanks for
All
having
good?
us.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah,
Very happy
that's
to have you.
So less than 24 hours, they were here in Toronto and they played that night for us. So it was a busy day for us, but we had everything locked in for them, so they couldn't miss a beat when they arrived.
I'm on the Dog and Pony show here yet, or what?
It was exciting getting here this afternoon, kind of meeting everyone and, just get going. It was nice to, not take a day, just get right in the mix, and it's good to get that one out of the way. We didn't want to waste any time. We wanted to get out here and, be with these guys, get a day here in this arena in front of the home crowd and, get that big win.
The crowd on its feet to salute a Toronto Maple Leaf victory.
When Kyle and management make a move like that, obviously sends a strong message and gets the group energized and excited.
Marner swings it in front. O'Reilly scores! Ryan O'Reilly, the Clinton, Ontario native, gets his first in a Leaf uniform, and he's got another chance. In for a goal! Never mind one! Oh, Pastafree Riley has two! O'Reilly with an empty net! Holy Mackinac! Ryan Pastafree Riley will ice this one with his fourth career hat trick.
The Leafs begin a 5-game road trip, their longest road trip of the season. In fact, 15 of their last 23 games this year coming on the road. We'll see if they can get cooking against the Kraken.
Is he shaking again? No, it's not. No, he's not.
What are you doing? Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
It's ranking. See, this is.
Going to be a tough game in terms of our plan, not unlike we had against Buffalo in terms of having to defend and then look to generate our offense from there.
Shot in traffic, scores!
We got good and important goals all through the lineup, different lines contributing and good shifts from each line.
Yeah, good way to start the trip. Really good win on the road. A little bit of tough circumstances, the amount of travel and time zone with just a day in between, so we responded well.
Always helps to put a couple in the net, but I thought we were just on the puck tonight, forcing turnovers on the other end and just staying on it, staying hungry, and so it felt good to kind of get that momentum back, and obviously a big win for our team here starting off this road trip.
And the Leafs are running away with this one.
That's a nice job. That's a great way for us to start a really long and important trip here, but should be feeling good coming out of this one.
Good job, good start to the roadie. But we got a guy that's got all-time leader in block shots.
Get right, boys.
best looking guy on the team right here. David Kemp. Nicely dressed, this guy.
The Toronto Maple Leafs just dropped a big one, acquiring Jake McCabe, Sam Lafferty. They are much deeper than they were 2 weeks ago.
It was good? Good? Yeah, it was pretty smooth. Good, okay, awesome. Welcome. Hi, Leanne. Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
It's been an unbelievable trade season so far, and we're still a number of days away from the deadline. It's unbelievable just how things have been gearing up in the East.
You guys heard from anyone yet on the team? Like, any players reach out?
Yeah, a bunch of guys reached out right away. Yeah, it was nice to hear from them. So it's going to be nice to see everyone tonight. It'll be fun.
Kyle Dubasori. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Kyle Dubasori. Nice welcome, guys.
Non-release on this one. So you're not jump raise. You're gonna start tall. Okay.
Guys that have been here all year or even out over the last few years, I think just obviously really motivated to do something special and know that you've got a really good team that's obviously really deep, especially after the moves we made over the last little bit here.
Sorry, bud. Oh, that's ready.
Oh, good. Honest, don't put him side.
You're making the moves like we have. We were able to add a lot without losing roster players, but between adding others and managing the salary cap, the reality is that you're going to have to lose some guys. But certainly thrilled with the guys that are coming in.
Dubas is hooking us up this week, man. He makes a big move yesterday, and about 10 minutes ago, this went down. Rasmus Sandin is on his way to Washington. They're in Seattle practicing right now. Sandin pulled off the ice. The Leafs are getting the first-round pick that Washington got in the Boston deal, and Eric Gustafson coming back.
It's a busy day, eh?
It was a little sad. Like, he's been living with me on and off throughout his time here, so sad to see him go, but he's a bright future.
And we're all in. We've got a great team here and a lot of good pieces, and it's time to put in the work and start building it.
We'll get through the trade deadline and see what the final group looks like, but certainly the guys that we've added bring lots to our team.
That's what you wore yesterday, right?
Yeah, these ones feel better. Well, the ones I wore in Chicago I think they're a different model than these ones.
The energy of our group has been excellent away from the rink too, like not just at the building here, but you see in the hotels and some of the meals and things that we've had. We've had some off days. The guys are out and having fun together. I'm frankly seeing more of that than what we've had in the past.
Oh, you touched it. I touched it, man. Check it. Check it. Battle. How sensitive is that? Check it.
You never want to see guys that you're friends with and you've been teammates with for a long time leave, but it's exciting in the sense that management's doing things to make our team better, and that's what the whole goal is here, is to win the Stanley Cup and improve our team in any way that we can.
The moments when you're just getting a trade that you've worked on for a while to the finish line, it's the most exciting part of it. And then, seeing the guys come in like Noel and Ryan, just the way that they've played and helped the team, and then the way that the guys react to it and where we're at, like, this to me is the most exciting time. And then the trade deadline comes and you're going to see your guys in college and Europe that are going to be coming over soon and then ready for the draft. But this is, this is the most fun part of this. Whether you want to call it pressure or not, I don't know, but it's a lot of fun. I'd like to get all the players organized into their list, and then with the goal being that by June 25th, 26th, whatever it may be, that we have it in an order of how we'd like to attack free agency and roll from there. By the time we arrived here, so in Seattle on Tuesday, we kind of toppled the final dominoes. I think probably the scouts hope that the meeting is really exciting and there's tons of trade scenarios, but I don't think that would be optimal for me. So by the time we got here, it's mostly focused on what are the scouts going to be dialed in on the next number of weeks. So you've got college free agents, college prospects who we're hearing may not sign with their teams. Then you're using it to set up what the priorities are going to be for the offseason. In this book here, it says, my first meeting with the team, I just told them we have some issues going on. This whole thing is very touchy right now. We're not doing anything wrong. We just need to do it better. So we're going to jump on your ass a little bit more. It's old school. Oakland Raiders, 1970s.
Can we make sure that the blueprint includes Kyle reading to us all?
Welcome back, all Flames fans and season holders. Welcome home, Scotiabank Saddle of Sea of Red.
There's a number of things I'm noting. There's technical things with players that I think our development staff need to focus on. There's things that players are doing that are either holding up the standard that we have or not meeting the standard that we have. So there's very positive and there's very negative notes that happen during the game, and I'm just using them to try to log my own thoughts and then keep a record of it.
It's like a shield, like a warrior shield.
Like a warrior. Exactly the kind of tough road game they were expecting, but we're up to the task, top to bottom.
Thanks, boys. It's great to be back in the blue and white. Appreciate it, and keep it going. Vancouver on the next one. We need that one for me too. Thanks.
There's still time. We still have 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 7 seconds to make it happen.
God help us.
Well, what?
I wish the deadline was right now.
Why?
We've had our fun.
You worried I'm going to trade the players that you like?
Yes. No. I think we had our fun too. Who got the belt last night?
Lukey, your guy. I thought you handed it out. The word on the street was you called it in.
As we got past those moves on Tuesday, the chemistry part did come into focus a little bit more in terms of wanting to say, okay, now we have to let it settle and let these guys roll. We've addressed what we think they need. Now let's let them and the coaches get to work.
Let's go.
It's a good feeling when you get it done, and then immediately in this job, as soon as you get something done, it frankly turns to anxiety about how it's all going to fit together and work, and then you get to deal with that. We have a great staff, and the players are a great group, and this is the year we have to put it all together and get rolling. We've tried to arm them to do so.
It's really heavy.
Yeah, no, that's what it said.
Just because there's maybe no pressure of being traded doesn't mean that there's no pressure. Like, the pressure ramps up at this time, and right now you need to perform more than at any point in the season. Regardless of if you have a bad game, does that mean you might get traded? If you have a bad game, it means you might not play, or you might not play as much, or you might not be helping the team. And so there's always pressure in this business. It's just about coming in and doing your job every day and trying to continue to get better. We're really confident in our group. Management's done a great job loading up. Our coaching staff's done a great job preparing us. We know who our group is now. It's just about going out there and getting it done.
We'll do it again. You want anything else for that?
Everyone knows we've lost in Game 7 the previous seasons we've been in the playoffs. And every one of those games has been very close or decided by the thinnest of margins. Some of that is luck, some of it is skill, and then some of it is in those moments, are you able to be at your best, and do you have the right mix of talent, competitiveness, players that rise in those moments and do what they're able to do in those moments. And I think what we felt over time has been that we needed to have more players that are going to be able to change the energy of those games when we're in them and be able to get us on our front foot rather than reactive to the game that the opposition wants to play.
And now Marner has stolen it. He's got a breakaway. He's in a goal. Scores!
Kyle is showing that he believes in us as a group to do something special here, and that's what we plan on doing.
I mean, when your GM is out there making moves and, I mean, trying to put your team in a position to have a deep playoff run, as a player, that's extremely exciting.
What a play by Mitch Marner! Nylander shoots and scores!
It's been a busy couple weeks and some new faces, but it's been fun to get to know them, and I think it'll be great for the team.
Everybody that's kind of come in, they fit really well. They kind of just came into this room, and it's like they've been here the whole year.
We're kind of gearing up now for the playoff run, and our team is deeper now, we're better, and I mean, that's all you can ask for. Now it's on us to prove our coaching staff and our management team right that, I mean, we are the group that can kind of make a run here and play some good hockey down the stretch and then on into the playoffs.
I can see the buzz and I can feel it every single night, so I'm really excited.
Oh, and a big save made by Murray! Matthews with the man open in front of the goal. They score! Yardbrook!
We have a great team, and I think we're ready to go.
Sheldon and I can talk about it and set it, but it's the players that have to go out and do it and commit themselves to do it. And what I see more this year than any other year is the guys, man, like they're committed to do it.